Hey y'all, welcome back to Movement Link. So something we've become very aware of recently is this in most people's programming, how little we are actually training this hip extension moment with the butt flex, working on hip extension. We have a lot of exercises in the gym and a lot of things we use here on Movement Link that use hip extension. The top of all of our jumping pattern things, kettlebell swings, clean snatch, we're in extension a lot when we run, when we do the arch and snap. So we hit these positions a lot, but it's just kind of like the overhead stuff. If we look at how much time we spend overhead, if we're only doing presses, it's millisecond, millisecond, millisecond. But if we're doing holds up here or holding things as we lunge, we get that isometric hold up at the top. We can really develop the overhead range of motion much, much better if we're a little more aware and really work to add those moments into our training. So same thing, we just don't have any real hip extension moments that we have programmed in all that often. So some new exercises that we just really love are going to be something that helps us, one, warm up for what we're doing that day, but also helps just give us a different way to challenge our bodies, but gives us those hip extension moments. So something we can do this with a barbell, we can do this with one dumbbell, we can do this with two dumbbells. So we'll do a lot of variations with this, but it's just gonna be put your foot up on a box here that puts this hip in extension. The key here is, just like always, we need to focus on posture. Posture is everything. So belly button drawn in. When we're standing up, these glutes need to be flexed. So the main thing here is we want to make sure that this glute is flexed, and we can see that now this hip is in extension. So now I can do alternating strict presses. I can press both of them up overhead. If I have a barbell, I can do barbell presses. But now this is a great way to warm up for shoulders pressing exercises on days where we're going to do that, but also just make sure we're spending time with this hip extension, with the flex butt, with your belly button drawn in. So we're in these positions, so we're just developing it over time. So add that in. We just call that the strict press with a foot up on the box. Pretty complicated name there. So we'll tell you on this channel is if you're doing a one arm dumbbell strict press, two arm, if you're doing it with the barbell, whatever variation we're having you do, we'll tell you what that variation means. But when we say with one foot up on the box, just means we're gonna do that thing with one foot up in the box, getting that hip into extension so we can just spend some more loaded time with that hip there. Hope that helps. Talk to y'all soon.